Hello everyone, it's Carol at Oak House Journals. Hope you're all happy and well, and thanks so much for joining me. So today I'm going to do the draw for the November Oak House Journals tag swap. So I've got my international participants here. That doesn't bode well, does it? So international participants in the fruit bowl, and then the country specific ones here. I have a little bit of news to share with you about the tag swap going forward next year. So if you're interested in participating in the swaps next year, please hang around for the little bit of news that I've got at the end of the draw. So let's get started. I'm going to do the country specific ones first, and the first two partners on the page are Pat Page and Lorraine Preston. Hello Lorraine. Lorraine's a new lady joining us for this swap. So Pat Page and Lorraine Preston, your partners. The next pair are Audrey Harris and Jean Green. The next set is Audrey Harris again and Anne Manning. And the next one, Audrey Harris again and Joy Montgomery. The next partners are Anne Manning and Jean Godby. The next partners, Anne Manning again. This is your second tag swap, Anne. You're with Joy Montgomery, and Joy, that's your second partner. Tari Lockhead. Tari, this is your first swap, and you're with Jenny Adams. Tari, your second swap is with Jan Chesney Trivitt. Hi Jan. Jan is also new to the tag swap, everybody, so big warm welcome Jan. And Jan, this is Tari Lockhead is your first partner. Jan, your second partner is Kathy Hatfield, and Kathy, that's your first partner. And Jan Chesney Trivitt, your third partner is Bernie Knapp. Hi Bernie. Kathy Hatfield, your second tag swap partner is with Bernie Knapp, and Bernie, that's Kathy is your second partner. Bernie, your third partner is Valerie Finney, and Valerie, Bernie is your first partner. Valerie, your second partner is Angela Park, and Valerie, your third partner is Pat Lee Forey. Hi Pat. Angela, your second tag swap partner is with Ellen Schlegel, and Angela, your third tag swap partner is with Lucy Van Tassel. Pat Lee Forey, your second partner is with Diane Shaw, and Pat, your third tag swap partner is with Ellen Schlegel, and Pat is your second tag swap partner. And going over the page, the last few, Diane Shaw, your second tag swap partner is with Ellen Schlegel, and Diane is your third tag swap partner. Lucy Van Tassel, your second tag swap partner is with Susan Gazaway. Eva Hunt, your first tag swap partner is with Sylvia Bukowski. Eva, your second tag swap partner is with Nikki Warren, Nikki. And Eva, your third tag swap partner is with Tammy Smith. So there we go. Those are all the country specific tag swap partners. And as always, I'll email you within 24 to 48 hours of the tag swap or of today with confirmation of your tag swap partner's name and also their email address. Okay, so let's move on to the international pot. Give it a little bit of a shake up because this is our random pot, as you know. And I'm grabbing the first one here and off we go. So Anne, hi Anne McKenna, your first tag swap partner is with Helly Hildegar. So there we go, girls, you're together. And next out of the pot is Laurie Padilla, and Laurie, you are partnered with Debbie Fugue. So Laurie Padilla and Debbie Fugue together. Next tag swap partners are Laurie again, and Joy Montgomery. There we go, Joy. So Laurie Padilla and Joy Montgomery. And we have Nikki Warner and Helly Hildegard. So Nikki Warner and Helly Hildegard. Helly Hildegard, sorry. Oh gosh, can't get my words out again. Fatal. Laurie Conrad. Laurie, you are with Trudy Hudson. So Laurie and Trudy Hudson, you're together. And we have Lou Riviera. Hi Lou. And Nikki Warner. I think Nikki, that's your last tag swap partner. So we have Nikki and Lou together. And we have Veronique Kurt. Hi Veronique. And Georgina Doss. So Veronique and Georgina are together. And the next pair together, Christina Summer. Hi Christina. You are with Helly Hildegard. So Christina Summer and Helly Hildegard. And our next pair, Leanne Gordon. Hiya sis, how are you doing? And you are with Anne McKenna. So Leanne and Anne, you guys are together. Hope you're all doing well, everybody. We've gone into dark nights here in the UK, getting a little bit colder, but at least it's dry today. Had loads and loads of rain for weeks, so at least it's been dry today so far. So, sorry, Sandy Edwards. Hi, Sandy. Sorry, I lifted you out and didn't mention your name. Sandy and Celine Rose, you're together. Cecile Rose, rather, sorry. I'm struggling a little bit today, everybody, if I'm honest, because we were up all night last night until 5:30 this morning in A&E. Maggie had an allergic reaction to some medication that was prescribed to her yesterday by the doctor, which meant that we ended up in A&E from about 7 in the evening through to about 5:30 by the time we got home. So I'm functioning on very little sleep today, so apologies. So Trudy Hudson and Anne McKenna, girls, you are together. But I'm pleased to say that Maggie's fine, absolutely fine. But it was a huge scare for us last night. Not least all the amount of waiting time before we could actually get to see a doctor after she was triaged. So we've got Georgina Doss and Marina DeRoos. So ladies, you are together. But all's well that ends well. And yeah, she's fine and dandy today. So she'll go back to her usual inhaler, I think, in future. Christina Summer. Christina, you are with Philippa McRae. So Christina Summer and Philippa McRae. Can never get my names out at the best of times, can I? So it's going to be even worse today, so apologies as always, everybody. So Lou Riviera. Lou, hi. You are with, when I can get this one open, you are with Tammy Smith. So Lou and Tammy. As always, and as I've said earlier, I'll email you with confirmation of your tag swap partners after the video. Cecile Rose. Hi, Cecile again. Cecile, you are with Julie Flisher. Hi, Julie. How's Welsh Wales? I hope it's drier than we've had here lately. It's very wet here. I know we're on the bottom of the Lake District, but no excuse. Trudy, your next partner is with Julie Flisher. So there we go. Yeah, we're on the bottom of the Lake District where I live. So Lake District is lovely and green, and as the name says, we have lovely lakes here for those of you that don't know the UK. But we do get a lot of rain, and we've also got the Pennines fairly close, so we get rain as a result of the height of those. So it's a pretty wet region, but lovely and green and lush here in Dalton. So our next partners are Marina Derouse and Cecile Rose. Rambling a lot today, aren't I? Sorry about that. And we're almost there. Last four. So Nadja Vergiscar. Hi Nadja. You are with Ariel Raboul. So Nadja and Ariel Raboul. My ring is determined to damage this old bowl here. And our last two should be Sylvia Bukowski and Nadja again, is it? No, Veronique Kroot. So Veronique, your next partner is Sylvia Bukowski. So there we go, everybody. That is our international pot all done and dusted for this last and final tag swap for 2023. So what I wanted to say about going forward into 2024, I have had hours and hours and hours of ponderings, wondering how we could go forward with the tag swap in 2024, given that our numbers are depleting. It makes that very, very difficult for me not to marry you up with duplicate partners, and I know that some of you get very, very frustrated about that. There must be technology out there or a spreadsheet or something out there that I can check an easy way to make sure that doesn't happen, but I haven't come to grips with one. I haven't found one. But also the fact that we haven't got many makes it even more difficult for me on the admin side. So I've been trying to ponder ways that I could still do the tag swap, because I know so many of you enjoy it as much as I do, but try and help out with the duplications. Now, I came up with two options. Oh, the other thing I need to mention is I'm not going to have as much time next year to do the tag swaps. Maggie and I are hoping to move next year, and in an ideal world, that's going to be early on in the new year, but you never know with houses when you sell and buy. So let me put that to one side. The two options I came up with was that I carry on doing the tag swaps, but I reduce the number that we do a year, and I reduce them, carry them on as normal, the same format with international partners and country-specific partners, but instead of running them every other month, only do them 4 times a year. And that way, perhaps we might get a bit more interest, or if we do have duplications, it doesn't feel too bad to you. The other option I came up with was that I ask you all, if you want to participate, if you mind me sharing your email address. And what I thought I could do was compile a list of everybody that wanted to take part in the tag swaps at the start of the year. And every other month, i.e. bi-monthly, as we are doing now, I set 3 suggested prompts and kick off the tag swap. But it is up to you to get in contact with somebody off the list of participants. So if you said you wanted to participate next year in the tag swaps, then I would compile a list and I would send you out a copy of that list. So everybody would have the list, you know. Every other month, I would kick off a tag swap for the month, give out 3 suggested prompts, and it would be up to you to contact somebody off that list and talk to them or invite them to swap with you. Now, the only problem with that is that you might ask somebody who isn't able to swap with you that month. Well, in that circumstance, I would say, well, that's fine. If you're not able to swap with somebody, set up another swap date for another one of the swaps in the future, or just leave it at that. or just decline and say I'm too busy this month. The only way, or the only thing I would ask, is that if you decide that you don't want to participate in the tag swaps ever again, that you let me know and I take your name off the list, and I would send out a fresh list. If you, for example, are not able to swap 1 month because I don't know, you're going on holiday or something like that, then as and when and if you got contacted by somebody asking you if you wanted to swap, then you tell them, no, I can't because I'm going on holiday, but I can swap in the next swap. Do you want to be partners? So it would be up to you to be proactive in terms of asking people whether they wanted to swap or not. So those were the only two options that I could really come up with. And the second one, the one about having the list of participants, I wasn't sure how well that would go down. So what I'm thinking of doing next year, or what I am going to do next year, is to go forward with doing the swaps in the same format as we currently do them, but not bi-monthly. I am thinking about doing them every 3 months, something like that, so that they're infrequent and perhaps we can attract more interest. So if you have any particular preference or comments or suggestions even about how we can take it forward into 2024, then please do let me know, either by my email address as usual in the description box below the video, or in the comments section. I'm always pleased to hear from you at any time regardless, but it would be lovely if you wanted to come back to me on this. So I hope it's not too much of a disappointment. I really didn't want to let you down by saying we're not going to run the swap at all next year, because that was one consideration, because I really didn't know how we were going to be in terms of the house move and my time for being able to do the admin side of things on the tag swap. But at least if I do it this way and reduce the number of swaps next year, then it's a format that you're familiar with, and also it carries on, but just not so many. If a load of you come back to me and say you prefer the list option and you don't mind contacting other people and setting up swaps, the list would give their name, their not their address, the country that they live in, and their email address, so that you would know if you wanted to contact somebody whether they were somewhere in another country well away from you or in your own country. So that would give you a bit of an idea in terms of shipping and stuff like that. So that was what I was thinking of with that list. If you, or if a load of you come back to me and say you like that idea and you don't mind sharing your email addresses only with the people that say they want to participate, then I'm happy to go down that route. And obviously, if we went down that route and everybody, we had new people contacting me saying that they wanted to join the tag swap and they were new, then I would just email around everybody with a fresh list or a name for you to add on to the list yourself. But as I've said, I'm thinking of going forward. I am going forward with the reduced number of tag swaps next year with the same format. The list idea is parked for the moment unless an overwhelming number of you come back to me and say, yay, let's do that one, let's try that. Okay, everybody, sorry to land you with this, with the last tag swap of 2023. I've had a blast this year, I really have. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. I've loved swapping with so many of you, and I love our little chats and emails and hearing how you're getting on and how your swaps are going, and it just brings joy to my life, it really does. So bless each and every one of you. Take care, everybody, enjoy your swap, and I'll see you on my channel in the next video. Bye bye now.